Today, we're gonna find the best way to make chicken bratwurst. So with the price of beef and pork today, you might be eating more chicken. We thought we would test the best way to make a chicken bratwurst. So we've got some chicken breast here, and there's 3 ways that we wanted to go about it. First is the easiest. It's a classic route. You go with pork fat. Pork fat has qualities that no other type of fat is gonna match. It's got a creaminess that nothing else matches. It's nice and bright and white, and it has very minimal flavor on its own. So it's a great option to add to any protein to make a great sausage. Second, we're gonna try carrot fiber. Now, carrot fiber is sort of a binder, but really what it does is it's a moisture retainer. 1 ounce of carrot fiber can hold up to 26 ounces of water. It'll turn into something that kind of looks like applesauce, but it will hold all that water. And then the third way we're gonna try is with something called cold phosphate. Cold phosphate is going to increase the pH of our meat. Doing that increases the water binding capacity of the meat, changes the isoelectric point, and lets it grab onto water a lot more efficiently. So what we should have are 3 tender and juicy bratwursts. We're just gonna find out how we're gonna get there. So we're gonna grind our fat and our lean separately. In this case, our lean is chicken, and chicken that you're gonna buy from the store is almost always going to be pumped with some chicken broth or water. They do this for a variety of reasons. The biggest one being that people have a tendency to overcook chicken. Having some more water in there helps prevent it from being dry. Now, part of it is also absolutely, it's cheaper to sell you water than it is to sell you chicken breast, so there is that as well. These have been pumped to 15%, meaning we really aren't gonna have to add any water when we're doing this. If we were making a snack stick, we still might add some water just to help with stuffing, but we're putting these into 30mm casings, so we don't need to worry about that at all. Now, when we grind it, the lean is gonna go through twice. It's gonna go first through your breaker plate and then through a 3/16 plate. Now, if you have the Walton's one-shot, you can just put the 3/16 plate on the end, pass it through once, and it'll be good to go. You will see as that is grinding through, the meat is very moist. There's a lot of water content in there. So it should be really easy to grind, mix, and stuff. Now we're gonna grind our fat separately. You can either go through a 3/16 or a 3/8 plate, depending on how big you want your chunks of fat. We wanted them pretty big in here, so we went through the 3/8 plate. We mixed them all separately. We weighed out our ingredients, making sure that we had the right amount of cold phosphate. Too much cold phosphate can have a soapy flavor in your finished product, so you want to avoid that. Then we did the carrot fiber. Again, carrot fiber is fairly bulky for its weight, so you're gonna wanna choose a container that's big enough to hold whatever amount of carrot fiber you actually need. And then we added nothing extra to the pork fat. We mixed these all together, stuffed them all into the 30mm natural hog casings that come on the pre-sleeve tube, makes it much, much easier. Then we took them out to our grill, put it on at 375 degrees, cooked them until the internal temperature was 165, because these are chicken. We're about to do a taste test. So first, we will try the one that has just the pork fat. Now we've got some really big divots in there where the large things of pork were. So now we use the Sundried tomato Italian seasoning. Hard to imagine that either the carrot fiber or the cold phosphate is gonna match up to that, because that is absolutely delicious. But this next one is the phosphate. So as we're cutting it, we can definitely see it's got a way more even throughout texture. It's because those large chunks of fat didn't melt and move around at all. There was no fat in it. This is a 90-something% lean brat. And while it's good, and it's definitely juicier than just a regular chicken breast that we cooked up to 165, it does not compare to the one that we added pork fat to. So the last one we're gonna try is the carrot fiber. Carrot fiber, again, as far as texture goes, it's got a nice texture, smooth, even throughout, and the carrot fiber is actually definitely better than the cold phosphate. So out of the 3 ways to make a juicier chicken bratwurst, either adding pork fat, clearly the best. Carrot fiber, not a bad replacement. It really can work if you're looking for a low-fat diet. That's a great way to do it. And then the cold phosphate, while it was good, better than if we had added nothing, didn't match up certainly to the pork fat and not even to the carrot fiber. So if you got pork fat, use that. If not, then get carrot fiber. And if you don't like carrot fiber, you can try cold phosphate. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and visit waltons.com and meatgistics.com to find everything but the meat. Thanks for watching. I'm John with Waltons, and I'll see you guys next time.
Subscribe to Walton's YouTube channel to check out more meat processing videos. Shop waltons.com to find everything but the meat. Or check out more hand-picked videos by clicking here or clicking here.